Hi Chelsea fans, welcome to the channel and my next 5-minute video, and today is the match review. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1. VAR's a joke. So guys, went into this game and we were looking for all 3 points, and I was pretty confident in the fact that I thought we'd beat Liverpool by 2 goals. I said that in my preview, and the way the game started, they come out all guns blazing, which is what you have to expect at Anfield. But Chelsea then got the goal through Kai Havertz, a great looping header, as we've all seen, and had some other opportunities where the final ball was lacking, or, as in Mason Mount's regard, played through in on goal and he screwed the ball wide, where it looked it was more simple to score. Chelsea obviously then had Reece James sent off approaching half-time. Going to get on more on that in just a second. And then, as you can imagine, it's like batten down the hatches, like the Alamo, as Liverpool come forward trying to get the breakthrough to get the winner. It's been said by many, but Chelsea gave a masterclass on how to defend with 10 men compared to the Arsenal earlier in the day, who completely capitulated against Man City. So back to the penalty, and we've all spotted it. We all spotted it at the time, and I don't understand why the referee didn't ask for a more clearer review. We saw that the ball deflected up from Reece James. Now let's just talk about the build-up. The fact that the ball was come over and it was away outside the far post, the ball come back in, and Marcos Alonso and Edouard Mendy can't communicate with each other. They both go for the same ball, whereas Mendy could have just punched it or caught it, but Alonso didn't know. He tried to head it away onto the crossbar. It was a complete shambles. But anyway, we get to the point with Reece James, and he's on the goal line, and the ball's played forward towards goal, and it bounces up off of his thigh to his arm. Now, your natural reaction, no matter who you are, if something comes in towards you, you move your arms. It's a natural reaction. And yes, his reaction was to do this with his arm, and the motion that he had was to take it away from goal, because that's the way his arm naturally moved, having seen the ball bounce up off his thigh. And it was a handball. Of course it's a handball, and it's going to be a penalty. But I don't agree with the VAR, the way they handled this, and the award of the red card. Now, we've seen all the angles on TV of the incident. The referee is asked by the VAR panel to go and have a look himself to make the decision, the on-pitch decision, and as he walks over, the footage is moving. When he gets to the screen and stops and looks at the screen, the VAR team have done a freeze frame of where the ball's hitting Reece James's arm. That's the freeze frame that he sees. He doesn't see the movement beforehand onto his thigh and up off of his thigh, deflecting up to his arm. He doesn't see the full motion of the incident. He just sees a freeze frame. So what he gives is the red card based on that particular image. And the image doesn't tell the whole story. It looks as though the way that image was that they've struck it towards goal and it's hit him straight on his arm. It didn't. It hit him on the thigh. If the referee had viewed this properly and was given the opportunity to do so, I believe he would give Reece James a yellow card. It wouldn't be a red card, it would be a yellow card. Because let's face it, deflecting straight up off your thigh onto your arm, there's nothing you can do about it. It's so close, it's so quick, there's nothing you can do about it. We then go down to 10 men, and as I said, we played really, really well. We got a goal up, great goal from Havertz. We should have taken some of our chances, or at least played the right final pass, and that was lacking yesterday, late on in the first half. So Liverpool get back in it. Second half, Conte, Havertz come off, and the worrying things about N'Golo Conte, how much of a knock and how long is he going to be out for? And Havertz come off for Thiago Silva and Mateo Kovacic, with Reece James off. Aspi moved out to the right. Thiago Silva come back in the back three, next to Christensen and Rudiger. And Chelsea were just dogged defensive display, organised, compact. Liverpool couldn't break us down and got frustrated. They had to rely on shots from distance, which is food and drink from Mendy. And it was a good point for Chelsea to get from the situation we found ourselves in as we walked down into the tunnel at half-time. Beforehand, if there was no red card, and if we come away from that game, drawing the game, based on our first half performance, you would be disappointed. Of course you would, because we were the dominant side. We were great, much better than they were going forward, and we caused them much more problems than they did us. So it's a good point to take away. We got 7 from a possible 9. We've seen Tottenham have won today, so they got 9 from 9. They're top of the league at the moment. Arsenal rooted bottom. But we've got a good run of fixtures coming up. We've got the international break, then we come back and we face Villa, then we face Tottenham, and then we face Man City. 3 big games coming up in the next set of games in the Premier League. So that's it for my 5-minute match review. A good, hard-earned point based on the second half performance. But it's just disappointing the way the whole VAR thing played out and the way it was handled for me. Let me know what you think about this particular video and what happened in the game in the comments section below. Drop a like on that video for me and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Have a cracking day and I'll see you next time.